This situation also forces us to ask very serious questions about how far we have come in fulfilling the aspirations, the ideas, on the basis of which the Organic Republic of Guinea was founded on this day, the ideas and the aspirations embodied in the Constitution Act of despite the fact that the virus these days called Africa remains extremely vulnerable for a number of reasons, one of which has to do with the fact that despite the socio-economic conditions on the continent in terms of social services such as sports, sanitation, health, education, are in short supply, and other result of which many of our countries wouldn't be able to do the minimum that in order to protect themselves from the coronavirus. They live in neighborhoods that are highly congested, in houses that are unsanitary. They don't have access to water, and they wouldn't be able to afford one of the minimum costs. They couldn't maintain even their house. So these are the conditions that we are and these conditions shouldn't continue. And we celebrate Africa Day not for what has been achieved. Yet achievements have been reached. But we celebrate Africa Day for the aspirations that are yet to be achieved. We celebrate Africa Day for achieving some of the most fundamental ideas of Pan-Africanism. Primary among which particularly economic. So there are three major issues that this country, under the shadow of COVID-19, need to address in order to fulfill the human and ethics rights of our people. It's extremely important that we recognize the challenge of the day, but also the wrongs that brought us to the level of vulnerability. During the course of this President of Ghana expressly acknowledged that we neglected investment in the health sector, and we are as a result more vulnerable to the support of COVID-19 and other But this recognizes or acknowledges is basically there is a question, a failure of policy on our part, a policy failure in terms of the priorities that we put in terms of the kind of economic development model that we have been pursuing. One that prioritizes certain economic indicators at the expense of the human. And as a result of that, we find ourselves in this vulnerable situation. I think it's extremely important for us to ask why we got here and how we can make a correction. This is actually a challenge that we shouldn't be wasting in terms of making sure that we, at the African continent, put our priorities where it should be. And that is about socioeconomic rights, investing in socioeconomic rights, investing in access to water, in sanitation, in healthcare, in education. These are the prerequisites for protecting everybody, not only on the continent, but also throughout the world, from pandemics like COVID-19. It is the fulfillment of these socioeconomic rights that make it possible for everybody to live a life of dignity. For this, it's extremely important that political leaders assume their responsibilities in creating the necessary policy space to make it possible to reorganize our priorities and redirect our limited resources to those areas that matter the most to our people. It is extremely important also for us in the human rights community, in African institutions, in the civil society, to ensure that we bring social policy and investment in these key public goods to the center of social and economic policymaking debate and discourse. This moment, as challenging as it is a moment that shouldn't be lost, is a moment to be seized with. Of course, as we reflect on this Africa Day, we should always remember the three burdens that we as Africans carry. The first is the burden of history. And